Whoa. Poggers, we did it. Yeah, that's right, baby. Oh, I'm a freak. All right, you can hear that? Oh, sick. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Good evening, Dota Keen. Very nice to see. Oh, obviously, let me throw in some of the classics here. Let me throw in a little bit of classic. Uh, text, of course. Perfect. Select font. Can crank this way down. Color. Ready for this? Good evening, everybody. Official start. I'm pretty sure these are leaks. It is what it is. Maybe they're not. I mean, they're like putting them out there themselves. So also, look at this, guys. You should be able to say things. You should be able to say things using exclamation mark say. If you're on Twitch, your chat will be down here. I don't know how to do combined yet. I apologize. Hey, it is what it is. So, well, you don't have to say, okay, well, I see what you're doing there. I feel lied to. Sorry, ain't no biggie. A good evening, Latinas. Very, very good. All right. Well, we got people here. Well, obviously, watch this. Boom. Oh, he can do a transition. He can do a little transition. That's right. Boom. Back to the other one. Oh, that's pretty sweet. What up, everybody? What is up? Doing a little bit of a face reveal. Hey, you've seen me before sometimes. So we're just hanging out. But yeah, basically, if you want to come on. Hey, Dan, not me. Everyone should have heard that, hopefully. I got it right. I heard it in my ears. So y'all should have heard it in yours. Theoretically. There's a limit on it though, so don't go crazy. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Basically, this is just a test stream. Basically trying to figure out. You like jazz? I do. Pretty much. It's a great genre of music, and I like it. I'm more of like a kind of swing music. You guys ever listen to like Hadestown? That's my jam. That is my jam indeed. But yeah, can't hear the TTS on YouTube. All right, let me do this then. And it should for sure pop through the now. If you're not hearing it before, because I hear it in my ears, so maybe it is just what it is. But no problem, no problem. I hope y'all heard that. I heard it. Oh, that's probably why. Okay. It's really quiet on Twitch. Okay. Copyright infringement. Are they gonna send the Pinkertons after me? Am I right? That's a real thing they did. The ping is actually killer. He's reading chat like 0.5 seconds after it's posted. That's not true. You guys should be on giga latency. But if it's not, hey, it's okay. I'll figure that out right now. You guys are on giga latency. Hand up, hand down. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Considering all things considered, hey, picking it up. I am hearing it pick up very quiet. Okay. All right. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me. Let me do it this way. And then try and make this louder here. Via the power I've got. Don't mind the chin here, guys. It is what it is. All All right, we're gonna up the volume a little bit. This might hurt my ears, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh, that's not what we want. Can you get your Kaiser X? Can you get your Sharpie back? This guy gave me a Sharpie at MagicCon. An absolute goat. Because I didn't bring one, like a fool. So, oopsies. Let me see. Oop, that's probably not what I want. Whatever. I'm so stoked you're streaming. Hey, go tribal when? Isn't that the question? Isn't that the age-old question, huh? Not enough. I'm gonna turn this up and hope that makes things better. Let me see if I can filters. Maybe I can. Oh, watch this. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Dodges the Sharpie question like a champ. I did not dodge the Sharpie question. All right. Let me tell you, I'll give him it back when I see him again. Okay. I will give him it back when I see you again. First, looks like I need to scoot you just a tad bit over here so that my chat is a little bit big. Okay. That one Goro said, not very excited for the Spider-Man set. Yeah, valid. I love the Edge of Eternity set, and I feel like they absolutely ruined my boy. They absolutely massacred my son. You're my favorite apolitical streamer. I think apolitical means what I think it means. But it's good to see everybody. Welcome. We got like 100 viewers, or like 45. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong number. Again, if you guys do want to be seen down here, the little chat box, you gotta hop on the Twitch. I haven't figured out how to do the YouTube one, but most of you guys are on YouTube anyway. It's no big deal. And then you guys can theoretically TTS with exclamation mark say, regardless of where you guys are hanging out. Anyway, needless.
Do you have a favorite Spider-Man character not based on MTG card?
All right, hopefully that didn't just. I saw that peak the absolute crap out of the desktop audio.
I bet it doesn't even work.
Okay, I saw that absolutely destroy. Yeah, I saw the bars go so red. Okay, we're gonna keep it lower. Speaker warning.
This shit loud.
Okay, there we go. That should be fine now. I only reduced it by 300%. Okay. Hey, listen. I apologize. A little, yeah. Okay. It should be okay now, theoretically.
When is Jaja's Bizarre Adventure Tribal?
Let me turn that down just a little bit more. It's loud and even in my ears. Okay. Hey, sorry if your ears got blown out. Don't sue me. That wasn't my fault. Skill issue, and I'm not gonna turn it up 300%. Dylan, you're crazy. Yeah, I am so excited. I think me and my boys are gonna crack some booster boxes of Edge of Eternities, hopefully, and see the new video that came out today, the one with the Infinite Guideline Station. I was so hyped for. I want to pull that card so bad. I love robots. So, but yeah, we got, and someone said JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Tribal. I think it depends. You could go adventure, or you can go like vampires, or you can go like buff dudes, or you can do a mix of all of them. All right. I feel like that's enough preamble. I think we've kind of figured out most of the stuff. And so let's hop on in, and we'll keep chatting and having a good time. In the meantime, so this is actually my first look at most of the Spider-Man cards that they've kind of like thrown out. And so Let's see. I've looked at this one already, the Anti-Venom guy. So let's look at him because I think he's sick. All right. Oh, the classic zoom and enhance. God, I'm so good with computers. Okay. Anti-Venom. All right. For one, this dude is 5 white mana. Like, you can't mana rock this guy. You can't soul ring this guy. Which is like the main downside. You have to wait until turn 4, theoretically. You could probably get like a white mana dork or like a signet that does a thing. I like the art. This guy's a beast. Let me be real. This guy is sick. I love this guy. He looks awesome. I've watched Venom 3, not Venom 2 or 1. So I feel like I'm missing out. Did someone clip me? Ugly, tenacious boar, humble life. I'm terrified of what that clip is gonna be. Do I pull up the clip of my own self? Anyway, needless.
Do you have a favorite Spider-Man character?
Oh, it's horrible. That's so funny. Okay. Ink, watch this. Oh,
Character not based on MTG card?
God, it's so loud. I apologize. I have to hear that audio level. God, that's actually horrible. Too bad that
I want to build Anti-Venom now.
Too bad that was completely intentional. Yeah, I think Anti-Venom is so sick. I think because this guy enters, if he's cast, so you can do it like once from the command zone. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then if damage would be dealt to him, prevent that damage and put that many +1 counters on him. Objectively, crazy. Insane in my opinion. Reanimate, no mana. Usually they've been doing a lot of like, hey, you can get back something mana value 3, mana value 2. No, this guy's like whatever it is. It could be like the big like Sun Titans. I'm thinking this deck you run like Zatulpa, the Primal Storm, just this huge dinosaur that's like 1 billion mana. You just got to get it into your graveyard. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to like read chat at the same time. Knights of the Round. Ooh, that's disgusting.
Have you seen common mono white Spider-Man?
No, let me go look at that guy. But yeah, this Venom is going to be crazy. I think you don't run this guy as a commander for the most part, just because he's so like mana intensive, like pip wise. I do think you run him in basically any reanimate deck. Just because you just like bring him back and then he just takes damage and gets huge. And like you would fling him at somebody, kind of thing is what I'm thinking. Although the cast trigger is really nice. So it's usually like you'd get him in your graveyard, bring him back. He takes 1 billion damage, or you like draw him. Thank you later, Jake. I love you too. But he's cool. Let's go looking for that mono white Spider-Man.
Imagine this and Dawnfire.
Dawnfire? Ooh, I saw someone, I think on like Reddit or Instagram post that, and I was disgusted by it. Because that's nasty. I was looking at some of the cards. Oh, this guy, obviously. He's in the thumbnail. The goated thumbnail that I put. And so we got Spectacular Spider-Man. I love the art on this guy. I hate to say it because I have like I'm not a big fan of how quickly they've been releasing all the sets. I think they gotta like slow it down a little bit. And then I do think web-slinging is broken with Spacecraft and Warp. Because I think like I love the like flick somebody in and out. Like my brother and I love Spider-Man. It's just coming out too quick. To be honest. Let me make sure that you guys are in the queue. I want to make sure you guys aren't getting like, because I feel like you guys are typing the say command and a homeboy isn't reading you. So now I feel bad. I'll figure that out, but I'll still read your stuff. I build the goofiest commanders ever with too many pips or a lot of mana. Yeah, I think like my first commander deck, I built like the goad guy, the elf goad Baratil Baloth, and he's like a billion mana, and I didn't realize how mana intensive stuff can get. I also love like Nicol Bolas or all those other stuff. Um, but yeah, the stuff is coming out just a little too soon, in my opinion. Um, oh, no, I haven't, Troy. I got to check out all the cards together. But yeah, again, I think like I love this Spider-Man art. Like I think he looks so sick. Let me move this stupid little text box out of the way. I'll put it down here. Yeah, I'll put it right there so you can see. I think it's just coming out with too much too quickly. Where I was like tossing around and
I will build the first web sling type deck, aka the first squirt type deck.
That's banned. Straight to jail with this guy. Get him out of here. No, but fair enough, to be honest. I think web slinging is a cool mechanic. It's the same thing as like the assassin one though, where it's like you can assassinate somebody. Like they're just pumping out that same kind of like it's ninjutsu but with like Spider-Man. And so it's to each their own about it. But yeah, I like the art. I like the vibe. I love Spider-Man. I like Avatar. I like Final Fantasy. I like Doctor Who. I think you give me one in financial quarter 1 of the year, so investors are happy. Then you give me one financial quarter 3, so that by financial quarter number 4, we made record profits, 200 million in a day, or whatnot. That way, it's like a little bit, so we can have a little bit of time to chomp on some of the good stuff. But hey, it is what it is. If I get the Wizards of the Coast money, I will change my tune so quickly. I love Spider-Man. I love all that stuff. But yeah, so basically, 1 and a white, you can give this guy flash automatically. 1 mana, he gains flying until end of turn, and then 1 mana, you can sack him. He's basically like the selfless savior in the command zone. And so I think he's okay, to be honest. I don't see you running him as a commander a whole lot, just because there's a lot of other ways for white to get indestructible and sacrifice and all those others. And there's just better ones too, I'm pretty sure, off the top of my head. Although he looks like a banger. He looks sick as hell. Not gonna lie. So, give me Star Wars Maul Rakdos, please. Yeah, I'm with you. I love Darth Maul. I love Star Wars. And I saw a bunch of theories that was like, Edge of Eternities is preparing us for the Star Wars crossover. Jackie, you don't like the card art on some of these? I'm with you. Some of them are a little goofy looking. Like the pirate, like this guy. I don't like that he's like real. You know what I mean? At least in the movie, great movie, he was like animated and he like fit. He's like, you know, the bonk bonk. What is it? What am I thinking of? The Looney Tunes style. But yeah, they need I don't know how I like the hyper realistic Peter Porker. Although he is my favorite character from the animated movie Across the Spider-Verse. Although the live action Childish Gambino cameo was cool. But yeah, silly design. I think this could just be any non-sliver creature gets +1/+1. To be honest, let's be real. This is everything but sliver right here. This text bubble says if it's not a sliver, it gets +1/+1. So it is what it is. Because this is basically every other creature type in Magic, except for like dragons and whatnot. Yeah, Alcatraz, that's a great point.
I hope they print a Bully Maguire card.
Where he's like doing the I think that'd be fire. Yeah, this is why is he eating a hot dog? Like I get it. Hot dogs are like not real meat, to be honest. They're like the scraps of scraps. But that is a terrifying thing to point out. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit, to be honest. So I think Spider-Ham's okay. He's fun. He's thematic. I like him. And as the Mr. Thematic guy, I gotta like him. Now this guy, Spider-Man 2099. Let me just say.
Fiscal Q4 2025. The first cut in half by Obi-Wan Kenobi type deck.
True. They're like, all right, we're gonna do a meld card where it's the top half of Darth Maul and then like the spider legs of Darth Maul. I think that'd be sick. But yeah, we got Spider-Man 2099. I love that they're doing this. Like, you can't cast him on the first, second, or third turns type thing. It's the same thing. It's like the reverse of Starting Town from Final Fantasy. I love that kind of stuff. Or like this. Yeah. They've been doing a couple
Have
more.
you watched Jujutsu Kaisen? If so, what is your favorite arc?
If I have watched Jujutsu Kaisen, and I actually was reading it back before like season 2 came. There was like a long hiatus or whatever, like during the 2021, 2020, like 3. I don't remember the exact timeline of when I watched it. But I watched it up until the first time it stopped. Then I read past it to where like he fights Maharaga in Shibuya. And I need to catch up because there's been crazy stuff. I want to get to the gambling guy. I love the gambling guy. And he's busted. They just get so crazy with it. So I'd have to say probably when they're doing the clap fights. I think
Happy 4:30 a.m.
Happy good morning to you. You should go to bed, my man. 4:30 a.m. is not the time to be awake. But yeah, I think I love the clap fight with that one guy where he's like, I can clap with my heart. You don't need hands to clap. You're like, oh, peak cinema. This is hype. And then this is just by the way, back to this guy. Busted. Not like busted, but like super easy to get off. Blue and red. You're casting from exile literally everything. You're doing all the like play from exile this land. Exile your top card of your library, play it this turn. And so yeah, it's too easy. Yeah, and Boogie Woogie is what it's called. I think the speaker bot has like a timer on it, so you might not be able to. But yeah, I think I love it. I love this card too. I think like, is it so sick? It's also like you can't cheese him out turn 1 or 2, which is fun. But yeah, let's talk about this guy. Hey, whatever happened to Colossal Dreadma? Whatever happened to Colossal Dreadma? Am I right? I don't know. Power creep the commander. Love this guy. More dinos. Spider dinosaur hero. Crazy. The one thing I want from this set is I've talked about this with Blood Artist, the GOAT. If you like other Magic content creators, I love my boy Blood Artist. But he has a video about like mini games and stuff in Magic, and I'm always in his comments being like, talk about Villainous Choice, because Villainous Choice is like the one thing I want from the villains in this set, and from villains like going forward. Like if you're gonna do the Universes Beyond thing, you should have like a universal like, hey, this guy's a bad guy, Villainous Choice. So that way you can give my Doctor Who card some value, to be honest. Like they did that with the
6/6 for 6. Sounds good to me.
Balanced, right? But he's also got like trample, reach, and like ward 2. Spider Rex is actually causing controversy in the Pauper EDH because he's common. And
what's your favorite 2-color pair?
That's a good question. My favorite 2-color pair. Oh, that's tough actually. My first ever color pair was oh my god, I'm blanking on it. It's red and white. What am I thinking? Oh my god, Boros. Oh my god, it was Boros Goad. I love Goad, best mechanic in the game. But it was Boros. I do think I lean more heavily towards like blue, black, black, green. I think the best 3-color pair, in my opinion, is oh my god, how am I forget all the names. Like my nerd brain turns off. The villain colors, the blue, black, red. Where you're like the worst guy ever. Oh my god. Chat, what is it? Blue, black, red. Tell me now, please. Grixis. Thank you, Alcatraz. Grixis, the color of all the scary people. I think that's my favorite like 3-color pair. So I'd have to probably say like Izzet or Dimir or like any of those 2 color combinations. I would say. Yeah, I think objectively, if I wanted to play to win, Temur is just busted. Like green, blue, red is just cracked. Absolutely. Just insanely busted. But yeah, like look at this guy. Like this guy, he's a villain. No villainous choice, right? Like it would be, I don't know. Maybe they're doing more stuff with that. They did that with Mr. Eggman, and I like that. That's like the one reason why I would consider getting a Sonic card is because they got the Eggman doing this thing. Nice to see you, Edward.
Spider-Man pizza time deck.
Spider-Man pizza. I love that bit though. My favorite bit from the Spider-Man thing is where he's like, he stole that guy's pizza, Spider-Man. And then because like they never explore that any further. But imagine that guy's rest of his life. Like he's telling all his buddies, he's like, guys, Spider-Man's good, but he fucking stole that guy's pizza. Like he stole someone's pizza. What an absolute, like, I guess Spider-Man's got to eat, but his friends would be like, yeah, right, Spider-Man. Like, I don't know. My problem with some of these cards are like, you can like Doc Ock because Doc Ock is sick. I love Alfred Molina. He's a great actor. One of my faves. But you're like 7 mana for what? One more card? Or like you draw. I guess this is pretty good, actually. Never mind. I read the card and it explained the card.
Spider-Man has got to eat.
Yeah. He's got to eat, guys. He's got to eat. Do
you prefer dragon or goblin?
I'm not falling for that one. You're not getting me. You're not getting. You think I was born yesterday? You think I was born yesterday? Prefer goblin or dragon? No. Yeah, I don't know. It's good, but kind of boring design. I think they're like, okay, we gotta crank out a couple of these villain guys, because there's like 10 Spider-Mans, like, which I guess makes sense. It's multiverse, but yeah, I don't see this card getting played, and it's a mythic too. I'd feel bad if I pulled this guy as my mythic, although he's cool looking, but that's about it. I'm sure there are like Demir decks that like love, because if you have fewer than 8, you draw the difference. Like you always have 8 cards in hand. That's kind of nasty. You play a lot of like 1 mana storm cards, I guess. Because then end step you draw them all, and then you can still play it for the storm count. I think is how that would work.
Damius Stone Sage, but it's way better.
I don't know what Damius Stone Sage is, but yeah, I believe you. Chatter, I believe you. Goldwyn, I believe you. I'm just so bad at like assessing power levels because, yeah, it's just Jingataxis, kind of. Same mana cost. I do like, let me be honest, from all the stuff I've seen about the Green Goblin in this set, I do like what they're doing with the discard synergies, because this guy attacks, discard, and then you draw for each discard. I love discard stuff. I built a Tiny Bones jank deck with all the cards I just had in my collection, where you make everybody discard a card and then you get to keep it with a little stash counter on it. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, I like what they're doing.
Go to bed. Good night, Guac.
Hey, good night, Gareth. Good night. Mwah. Mwah. Kisses on the lips. Hang on. Mwah. That's for you. Okay. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. You're inflating the view count. Love to see it. Perfect. Yeah, great Anya cards. If you like the Falcon Wrath.
What do you think is the commander with the most flavor?
In this set, Alex, my that is the question, isn't it? I think that like flavor wise, I talked about Spider-Man 2099 a little bit earlier. I think he's just so cool that he's from the future, and they even say it on there. You can't cast him until you're like later in the game, so it sort of does that. Hey, no power gaming quite yet, but I think the your Texas speech cut you off, Goro. Sucks to suck. But
leave for vacation tomorrow. Taking your commander hardly know her deck with me. Infinite thanks for that list.
Hey, no problem, Shunscard. Have a good vacation, my man. Where are you going? I'm excited. I hope you enjoy it, and your teammates enjoy, or your opponents absolutely will probably hate you for it. But that was probably one of my favorite videos ever. That I love that deck. Just an FYI, the going fishing deck is absolute cinema. Thank you. Also, a bunch of you guys are like new chatters. I really appreciate stopping by. This was just a little like, hey, we're doing a little stream type thing. Hopefully going to start streaming more frequently, and so it's nice to have you guys hopping in here.
Dang, I can't clip.
Oh, you can't clip? Maybe hey, try it on the Twitch, eh? Did I see what 33 Elk said about me? Probably horrible things. That guy's like, you know, clowning on me left and right. Sunscard, Hawk and Hill.
Out of the main 3-color Spider-Man, which would you recommend as a commander?
Ooh, I'll get to that in 1 second. Rivendell, but in Ohio. Now that is a Lord of the Rings I would love to read. I hope you have a great time. Ohio is awesome. I've never been. Yes, I am on Twitch as well. It's Quips&Guac _ some rat bastard stole my Quips&Guac, and it's and with no ampersand because apparently it's got to be alphanumeric. Okay, Huz, love your videos by the way.
Makes me poop.
Dan, you're sick in the head, and I love you. Ohio is fine. Are you going for family or whatnot? I love that. Okay, all right. Let me get to the 3-color Spider-Man here. Okay. So we got the first one is Mr. Morales, I believe. I probably scrolled past.
Don't worry about 33 Elk. I hear he has no abilities.
I mean, if we're going canonically, I think he was made by like the Oko.
Great to put a face to the voice.
Thank you. Hopefully it's a handsome face. One of my favorite things, I did a collab with 33 Elk a month ago or so. All the comments that I like to see were like, holy moly, Quips&Guac, look at that guy. He's got, you know, he's got the chiseled jawline. This guy got a facelift in Guadalajara. And I'm like, yeah, that's me, baby. Thank you, Smos. Your TTS will not go through, but I appreciate it. But yeah, Machine King, I do think Elk was probably made by the Oko Planeswalker, and that Oko's sick. And I thought you were just
that one.
Thank you. Kiss, guys. Hey, that's it. Kiss on the lips. Okay. All right. Let me look at Miles Morales. I'm getting distracted. My ADHD. Okay. Oh, first sentence. +1/+1 counters on a green card. Whoa. Who would yeah. Who would have thought a +1/+1 counter deck, guys? Whoa. Let's maybe do some new stuff with green. Anyway, let's see what he transforms into. Probably Giga Spider-Man. Oh shit, that looks sick actually. First strike haste, +1 counter, gains hexproof, and colorless. What's up, Inferno Titan? Love to see ya. You're a cool card, by the way. Okay. Oh, brother, what? When you attack, double the number of each counter on each spider and legendary creature you control. We did it, guys. We did it. We made +1/+1 counters. Good. We finally did it. We finally did it. Wow. Oh, wow. Well, now I'm just imagining you're going to put like Menace, Death Touch, the hexproof counters, or shield counters. You can do a lot of cool stuff with the counters. You love to see it, guys. Wow, we've
Blight Beetle stonks going up.
Blight Beetle. Yeah. Blah. No way. Horrifying. Bogbender. Wait, I don't think Bogbender's in the right color. But still, all those like, hey, give this guy a counter. Give this guy a counter. Now you're going to have like shield counters, indestructible counters. It's busted. Nasty. And yeah, it's going to go crazy with the shield counters. Also, I'm going to have to do a little bit of a classic. I know, I'm going to shrink my face down just a little bit.
Can you do a backflip?
Can I do a backflip? I cannot. I actually don't have legs. They were surgically removed as part of a class action lawsuit. But yeah, I like this Spider-Man. Let me be honest. I love Miles Morales as a character.
I can't wait to double the age counters on my cumulative upkeep creatures. I will need a Maskwood Nexus for this though.
Cumulative upkeep. Yeah. There's also like a couple little artifacts.
But without legs, how did you shuffle?
See, that was actually part of
the... make copious amounts of tokens and tutor up Maskwood Nexus to put unreasonable amounts of counters on them. Can you eat a block of Colby Jack cheese? Do 2 kickflips.
Suddenly, all of a sudden, the text-to-speech is popping off. Before, it was like there was an orderly fashion to it. I love it though. All right, let me go through them. Why would you do that to your own?
How do you feel about Anti-Venom horrifying healer?
I think he's sick as hell. Except that he's a lot of mana, and I wouldn't run it.
Spider web lands are immensely cool, especially the swamp pass.
They do look super sick.
And if you have no legs, did you run the marathon like Gorilla Tag?
Yes. Now, give me 1 second, because I'm getting overwhelmed here. Global cooldown. Sorry, fellas. It's activating. I'm going to need at least 15 seconds between these messages. Goodness gracious, you guys are popping off. I love to see it. Attraction, action, first words. So my 1 mana deck. You're the greatest. Thank you. I appreciate it. That video actually got me on the map. I was nobody. I was less than dirt. I was the worm beneath the dirt until I made that video and I popped off. Love to see it. Fist bump, bro fist. Okay. All right. I promised somebody I would look at least all 3 of the different Peter Parkers. Peter Parker, 1 in a white. You make a spider creature token with reach. That's it. You just got circumcised. Unless you... let's not go any further than that. Okay. Oh, this is the web-slinging guy. Love to see it. Each legendary...
Peter Parker is Spider-Man?
Dude, you're going to lose it when I tell you who Tony Stark is. I don't know why I thought that was funny. God, I'm washed up. I'm a has-been. Each legendary spell you cast that's 1 or more colors has web-slinging green, white, blue. It's just... it's the free running. It's free running, but a little different. Ranikel, don't say that. Get this guy. Get this guy. I'll squeeze you. I'll squeeze you. I think it's okay.
1.
It's actually super easy to like tap creatures now because you're gonna have Spider-Man and you're gonna have the spaceships, which makes me a little bit sad because Edge of Eternities was such a sweet, sweet set that is so cool and is gonna be awesome with this set. I just wish there was maybe, I don't know, like they at least when like historically when Mr. Christ died, they gave him 3 days of at least a little bit of like time. When Edge of Eternities got put into the cave, they didn't give him that much time at all. They didn't even get word around town was. Mason, holy
Tony
schmoly.
Stark is a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
So, I agree. And he's also Iron Man. I like this one. I think this will have its uses. I do think that for a lot of like blue and green, you can cheat out cards for less than 3 mana. Let me be honest. There's a lot of better ways to like do some shenanigans and throw out a bunch of like spells. And so I don't know how good this will be, especially because a lot of the stuff, like legendary spells already have a lot of like easy ways to cast them. You know what I mean? Like I can't think of a lot of good legendary spells in green, white, blue that don't already reduce themselves. Like I'm thinking like the Galta Stampede guy who's like -X, just be strong, head ass. Or like, you know, there's a bunch of like, you can blink a bunch of stuff and do a lot of other things. I think this one's okay. I like the double counters guy more at the moment. And also, he just makes a spider. I don't know. Sterile sauce. This is sort of...
Good night, Guac, I must sleep.
Oh, good night, Goro. You free? Let me give you a kiss on the mouth. All right. Be good. Sleep tight. Let me see. I've been trying to live stream a little bit more ever since MagicCon Vegas. This is sort of my first dive into, like, I'm at least hit a once a week stream is kind of what I'm going for. And then let me make sense.
BRB, when I return, I want to lay out an idea for an unhinged deck.
Go for it. Go for it. Sorry, I'm just lurking at my phone real quick. Checking to see if there's... Dude, sorry. My buddies pulled... These rat bastards. They opened shit without me. How could they? Opened a foil Nexus of Fate from that...
3 Monogin Yaz isn't bad to cheat in LMAO.
True. But if you're playing Jenga Taxis, you're already, like... It's like, you already dead. Oh my wa Shinderu. Like... But yeah, rat bastard friend that I have, my good friend Nick, how could he pull this Nexus of Fate? It looks beautiful. God, I love this special stuff. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I've been trying to do a little, like, one live stream a week. Today's day one of one live stream a week. So, we're trying to get there. If you guys, follow me on the Twitch so that I can get affiliate and then get partner and then get $1 billion and then, that'd be sweet. Okay. Who's the other?
This rule. It's called the rule of 3. Have you heard about it?
I'll be honest. When I made that bit, I had no clue that bit would be even funny. It's sort of like that bit was I don't know if you guys know this by now, but most of the stuff that you like in the video is mainly because I like it more. Like I'm not going to put in bits that you guys like. I'm going to put in bits that I like, and then you guys have to like them or else you don't like it. And that's fine. Someone said reactor Peter Porker.
Heartstone on Miles would be funny, reduces his ability to 1.
Isn't Miles' thing already? No, I'll have to double check. Yeah, I think this is a crazy card. But it's basically just like pick your favorite tribal, or typal card or whatever. And then this is, an anthem effect to a weird deck. Maybe you run this guy in, what's his face? Volo Guide to Monsters, or whatever his name is, where he's like, hey, look, you can have 1 billion different things. So yeah, let's see. Who's the last Spider-Man? Did I miss him? Oh, God, there's more cards than I thought. No. Where's the third multicolored feller? Parker, Miles Morales, and... Oh, Gwen Stacy, that's the other one I missed. Gwen. Yeah. Who are the commanders I want to...
Favorite commander in this so far?
Yeah. So I think so far, I've been gassed up about Spider-Man 2099 just because I think he's just so good. Like you can't get him really early on, but that's fine because then you can prioritize getting stuff into exile or mana stuff to play off of the exile things, like mana rocks and whatnot. You're probably not needing to cast him turn 2 or 3 anyway. You need to have some payoffs already. I do have a business email. It should be in my YouTube little box of things. Not my comments, but like my little like, hey, what's Quips all about? Should have a business email in there. Gwen Stacy. Exile the top card of your library. You can play it for however long you control this creature and then transform them into Ghost Spider. Now I'm not a comic guy. Isn't that like Spider-Gwen? Isn't that like what it's supposed to be? What do I know? Flying Vigilance Haste. Play land from exile or cast a spell from exile. Put a +1/+1 on Ghost Spider. Okay. Love to see that. 2 counters. Exile the top card. You may play that turn. Whoa, burp. That's pretty good. I'll be honest, that looks pretty sick. You're already doing so many stuff from exiles. In blue and red.
Spider-Gwen plus a counter doubler gets real dumb real fast.
Yeah, that seems insane. Especially if you have like you just run a bunch of cantrips, really, like 1 mana, 2 mana cantrips, and then you just can boom, 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 just play 1 billion things. If you, I think you run this deck with like the all will be one, the hey, you do a counter, you get damage. All those stuff would be super sick. Let me see how we're doing on time here. Yeah, Ozolith, crazy. Just a whole bunch of awesome stuff. All right, cool. Just checking to see how long we are going for. All right. Yeah, I think this one is probably better than the Peter Parker one. Not as good as the Miles Morales one. In my opinion. I think she's cool though. I think she's like super powerful in the sense of like you're doing.
Wait till Murder gets a reprint with Uncle Ben for the art.
Honestly, I think that'd be awesome. They wouldn't ever do that, but I do think that'd be awesome. I would love that, but they would never. But I would love it. They'll just never do it. We get another colorless commander. This is probably pretty good. This guy looks good. I think I honestly like this guy better than some of the other guys we've seen so far. Iron Spider Stark upgrade looks sick. Plus
Miles Hate Bear.
Yeah, Miles is just super good at like each spider and legendary creature. You just run like legendaries that come in with counters, or like the X mana. This enters.
Iron Spider goes swimmingly in my artifact deck.
True. Give me 1 second, folks. Gonna mute the mic for a second.
Hello, I am Quip Money, please.
Yeah, please, money, please, money, please. Thank you, Quip. Very good. We must speak for him. Thank you, Kaiser.
Quips, your mic is still muted.
No, it's not. Don't. You almost got me, you bastard. You almost got me. You almost got me. No. Not so fast. No, I do like the land. The land looks sick. Let's be honest. They always do a pretty good job of making the land look awesome. Like this land cool. This land cool. Someone said the swamp one was really cool. I think that one is the best one. They right. That one is the best one. That looks insane. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this guy, but they making the soul stone. This thing's gonna be crazy. Not like crazy, but like just punch me in the nose, dude. Let me have some, like, I don't know. They're gonna be like milking the infinity stones like nobody's business. And money, you know, hey, listen, 5 gifted subs, guys, and I'll change my opinion right quick. But yeah, indestructible mana rock is pretty good. Really only good in like black decks, and you're just gonna want like the just suplex this card. You could just boom suplex it, which is pretty fun. I like to think you're like, I suplex the freaking soul stone. I think this card is honestly way, like, not like overhyped, but there's like crazier cards like Shield Drid and a bunch of others that do this effect. But granted,
Bro, you need to turn your mic up.
Man, shut up. Don't tell me what to do. Even though I like your name. Nah, this is so pushed. Yeah, I mean, they put like a billion effects on these cards just because you gotta have a chase card. You gotta have something good in the set for people to really lust over. They're gonna, yeah, pretty much better than any other mana rock and black. Yeah, fair.
TSPMOICL.
I had to decipher that. Like, I was reading like ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. This stuff pissed me off. I can't lie. Goodness, use your words, please. My brain can't handle deciphering the little set. I mean, objectively, they're gonna do this card, and then they're gonna do every other soulstone, and then they're gonna have an infinity gauntlet, and then it's gonna be. I like that it's gonna be Exodia in Magic.
Cast overrun for lethal. I love playing Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like no matter even if you have this card, it doesn't win you the game. Like there's still like classic Magic stuff that will just like, nah, I don't agree with it. Yeah, it's gonna be Exodia, but like way harder to get. Like there's easier, like, you know, Rube Goldberg win conditions that get you there. And then Anti-Venom, I think he's sick. He's not gonna be a good commander in my opinion. He's too many mana pips. But I do think he's great in reanimator decks and like big beefy decks. And someone commented before I didn't say anything because my brain just caught up to me right now. You play that guy against your friend who has the trample, or not the trample, the jumbo cactus, and suddenly he's like, I have 9 billion power now, which I think is super fun. But yeah, this card looks pretty. It is what it is. But like, I hate to see that like they're using awesome space art on it. Why are you doing that? You should have used all your good space art on my Edge of Eternities. How could you? So, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that give you like extra upkeeps. I don't know how many in black. Like off the top of my head, you'd have to do like 10th Doctor plus
Exodia. Yugi versus Beyond.
Yugi versus Beyond. What the? My grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards. Universes Beyond. But you have to run that 10th Doctor and like his like the not so good companion to get access to black. Meh. Or like 9th Doctor. Eh. Like, or what is it? Obeka, Breaker of Seconds, where you can get like a billion extra upkeeps after your combat step. That could be pretty good. But is this really the card you want in that deck? You know what I mean? Clara Oswald as well. That was the other one I was thinking of. Whistler Turlo, I think, is the mono black one that works as a doctor's companion. I think there are better, like, if you're running the extra upkeep stuff, one extra, like, guy onto your battlefield is not as strong as, like, the Court of Embreth or some of those other crazy, like, and you just actually win the game with those. Because for this, you have to have a thing in your battle, in your graveyard. You have to have already paid 7 mana or, like 9 mana over like 2 turns. Exiling a creature, you have to have a creature other than your. It's a lot of hoops to jump through. Granted, I'm the guy who tells you to jump through hoops for like crazier, sillier stuff, so it is what it is.
I used Clara Oswald W12th Doctor in a theft deck. Absolute cinema.
Yeah, some of those cards are crazy. I love the Doctor Who set. My buddy built the War Doctor, the sniper one. Oh my god, I got hit for like 1 billion damage. What's up, Paulo? Nice to see ya. First words. Yeah. I also agree that it's kind of just an auto include. It's gonna be a lot of money. Like you run this card probably.
Having 2 mana rocks that are called Mind Stone and the Mind Stone. That won't be confusing at all.
Yeah, and I saw something where it's like the card type Infinity Stone is like 2 different words because they have like power stones and stones now. So it's like they're not a power stone, but it is. There's going to be a card called the Power Stone that is also not a power stone. It's a little silly, in my opinion. But it's still going to make $4 gajillion in one day. And that's what it's all about. I mean, honestly, donate me $200 million in one day. But yeah, it's just, they're going to do that. It's just going to be in every, and if they keep that same cycle going for all the cards, all the Infinity Stones, we're going to have Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, that thing in every deck, if you can afford it, which is valid. So, all right, I'm going to start winding down because it's time for Din Din, a little bit of late night oatmeal. So let's see if we got any last minute funnies going on. Taxi Driver, where'd you see that? I saw it down here. That's pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Neon Thought, long time lurker, first time chatter. Can't wait to fly my Spider-Man spaceship to Bikini Bottom.
Have you ever considered making an iced out deck with all white border cards?
I saw your message and my brain kept being like, all right, put that on the back burner, put that on the back burner. No, I should though, but also, I don't have like a thing about borders, to be honest. Besides the fact they should be open Am I right? Oh, they should be open. Am I right? Whoa. Yeah. Performative male. I would win. Uh, ooh, yeah. Anyway,
Carnage.
is Carnage in here yet? I haven't seen him. Maybe he is. Shocker sick. No. Where's? I could have sworn I saw the Carnage guy, but maybe my brain is slowing down. Anti-Venom is sick. I think Anti-Venom
As
is.
an English student, I thought your literary deck was really funny. I appreciated how wide you went with the references, lots of stuff in there.
Thank you. Everybody upvote that. That was sweet. My mom is actually an English teacher, so I grew up super like exposed to everything. My mom made me memorize Shakespearean sonnets, much to my chagrin at a young age. But now it paid off because I got YouTube clicks. But yeah. Carnage got leaked. Okay, I'll look at him. Don't nerd me, bro. Don't nerd me, bro. But yeah, true. Honestly, yeah, I think this set's gonna be okay. I like in my head, I'm like, I want it to not do good, so that way we can keep like Tarkir Dragonstorm, banger set. Edge of Eternities, banger set. They're going back to Lorwyn, banger sets. You know what I mean? Like they've got like bangers. They have their own stuff that are bang. Bloomborough, like basically last year, banger, absolute banger.
It has a keyword ability with no description.
It's just so cool. Like they've had some awesome stuff. You just hate to see so many. Like it makes some money, and it's sort of like it keeps the lights on. Like I get it. Because it's like, I got to take sponsorships, you know what I mean? I'm a little broke boy, you know? I get it. And they've got more stuff going on. I do think that, like, you make a good point that they pay more attention and love to universes within. But, I mean, like, they can clearly do it for the in-universe sets. Like, Edge of Eternity's got so much love. They had the voice acting. They had, like, such a good, like, long-ass story. They had amazing cards. The spacecraft stuff was cool. They changed stuff. Like it's just really they have the ability, and they like they're getting better. You know what I mean? I do think they had a couple of stinkers, like where they're just like, all right, we're going back to Ravnica. Okay, we're doing another like the Clue Murders of Karlov Manor. Like, yeah, but I agree, Kaiser. I'm fully with you because I'm clip farming here to be honest with the Spider-Man stuff because like. Edge of Eternity's corpse has not even gotten cold. Like, the worms aren't even able to get through the coffin yet. Like, it hasn't even, like, rigor mortis hasn't even set in yet. I also do like the fact that these guys are going to have to be different on Arena. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I just feel bad. I'm getting, like, product fatigue. In the sense of, like, you can only buy so many sets. You only have so much money running around. I'm not like one of those like I don't want to be I'm like, hey, I'm money wubby, bro. Let me open some giga packs for every set forever. Would love that. Super chat me, am I right? Hi Meep, nice to see you. But yeah, it's sort of like so you hate to see it sometimes. There's too many things. They got to slow it down just a little bit. But again, why slow it down when the money train is rolling? When the money train is rolling. So it is what it is. I do have like an econ degree, so I get it, Hey, money makes the world go round. But it's also like they have people who would be more excited about stuff if there wasn't a set coming out. If I wasn't able to see 100 Spider-Man cards, and Edge of Eternity's like just went on our first date with me yesterday. You know what I mean? But yeah. So it is what it is. But Anti-Venom, horrifying healer, sick. End of story. Yeah, and Mason, you're right. I talked about that a little bit. Like,
just wanted to say your 200 card commander deck was inspired.
Thank you. That one was crazy. Like I remember being at work thinking like what do I do on this one? How do I make this one work? Because I wanted to do like the outside the game thing, I think, as the main one, but I like how it turned out. Some of these decks push me to my limits. And that one was definitely one of them. That one's a silly, goofy one. You hate to hear that. Honestly, if you if you want to join the Discord, I don't know if it's linked somewhere, but you can find it in any video. They have like a bunch of people who do Commander Nights pretty frequently in the Discord. And I'm sure at some point we'll have like camera abilities. If you wanted to get some games in or whatnot, or at least like, you know, you can play virtual games with people in the Discord, and they're super fun and nice. Because yeah, if you don't have like people who play it in a tight-knit community, or like, yeah, Spell Table is another option. That's kind of the only way to get real games in if you don't have like friends locally, like if everyone moved away for college or business or work or whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, but I'm gonna go big mode. Thank you all for hanging out. I reviewed maybe 5 cards. Love to hear that. I get so distracted. But thank you all for coming out to the inaugural stream. I will be more attentive next time. I'll ping out. I'll make sure you guys all are aware of when it's happening. This was very spur of the moment. So thank you all for being chronically online, and we're able to get the notification. If you don't follow me on Twitch yet, give me a follow. Trying to get that bag. And yeah, that's just about it. Love you too, James Hollingsworth. Mwah. Kiss on the mouth. Yeah, and then the VOD, this VOD will be up on YouTube for all of eternity. So you guys can come in.
You're doing great. Followed.
Thank you, Machine King. And then Shoonbot wants to try a thing. He's probably hacking me, probably gonna blow up my PC. And it's almost worse.
Sweet dreams, Quip.
Thank
Hugs
you.
and kisses.
Thank you. Why he Loki bad? GTG Zombie, thank you for your first words ever on YouTube. And it's probably the best thing you'll ever type. You never have to talk again. So yeah. It's the glasses, I swear to God. It is. I'm thought maxing with them. I got like my brain. They're blue light. I don't even have bad eyes. I have perfect eyes. Like I'm a perfect 10 out of 10. My vision doubled it. I do have an avocado costume. I'll throw it on 20 gifted subs. And Shoonbot, haha. You sent the B-movie script, you sick freak. And the stash, thank you. I should probably shave at some point. I'm looking a little crusty. But it is what it is. I'm still handsome beneath the skin. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Follow the Twitch. Support me on Patreon. Just money grab. Classic money grab. Classic money grab. You guys can leave now. It's a classic money grab. Shout out to horses. You guys do a great job of carrying people around. Dogs, cute. Pet them all. Pet every dog you see. If you like this video, leave a like. I have a TikTok. It's cringe. Just look up Quips&Guac if you're chronically online. It is what it is. Minecraft, love it. Build it. I haven't seen the new updates. It is what it is. No one's even asking me this stuff anymore. I'm just freestyling. Honestly, call your grandmas. You never know how much time you have with them, and they're the best. They have great wisdom, and most likely they got a little bit of generational wealth, and they'll take you out to lunch if you ask, or promise them a little bit of free labor. That's how I always do it. But yeah, see everybody. I'll be better next time. I promise. All right, bye bye. Bing.